let's take a look at these questions. The length of 60 watercolor pencils supplied by an art teacher are as shown in the following table. Alright, this is the table. Construct a histogram for the above data and estimate the model length from the histogram. Alright, so model length is the most number of watercolor pencil. Alright, so for this one, let us find the class boundary first. Alright, so right here, class boundaries. Alright, so how do you find class boundary? So 80 minus 0. Okay, class boundary between 99 and 100 is 99.5 in between. Alright, 99 plus 100 is 199. 199 divided by 2 is 99.5. Okay, so this is 99.5 until 119.5. So as you can see here, this is reduced by 0.5. So here 80 is also reduced by 0.5, becomes 79.5. Right? Here will be 119.5 until 139.5. Here will be 139.5 until 159.5. Here will be 159.5 until 179.5. Alright, now we have the class boundary, we have the number of watercolor pencil. So we graph it in this graph paper. Alright, so as you can see over here, 0 to 79.5, this is empty one. Okay, this column is empty. We starting from 79.5. We start from 79.5 until 99.5. So 79.5 until 99.5, we have 12. Alright, 12 is over here. So there's one bar over here. Then the second one is 10. So 99.5 until 119.5, 10 is over here. Alright. Then third one, 119.5 until 139.5. 119.5 until 139.5, we have 16. Next it will be 14 and 8. So here will be 14 and 8. And we are asked to find the model length of the histogram. Alright. So which class has the highest number of watercolor pencil? This one, right? 16. So 119.5 until 139.5. So how do we find the model length from this class? So we connect the highest to the lowest here. Alright, next to it, we draw a line here, and then the next is this one. We draw a line here. Then we got one intersection over here, right? So this one intersection, we draw all the way down to find out what is the value. Alright, so it will be all the way dotted line down. Okay, so 1 liter box is represent 2 mm. Alright, one box is 2 mm. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. So 7.5 will be 15. Right? So the model length will be model length will be 119.5, because we start from here, 119.5 plus, just now we calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. Alright? This dotted line is between 7 and 8. So it's 7.5. So 7.5 multiply 2. Why multiply 2? It's because one small box is equals to 2 mm. Right? So it will be 119.5 plus 7.5 multiply 2 will be 15. So finally we get 134.5 mm. Okay, let's take a look at these questions. The table shows the number of books read by 80 students from a school during book reading program in year 2009. So this is the table. Draw an O-GIF for the given data, and from the O-GIF, estimate A, the median of the number of the book read, B, the number of students who have read more than 16 books. Alright, so before we jump into drawing the O-GIF graph, let us find the upper limit of each of these. Alright, so upper limit, alright, before the first class start, remember to add on this for O-GIF graph, right? So this will be 0 to 2. Number of students is 0, right? The upper limit for this class is 2 plus 3 divided by 2 is 2.5, right? So for this one, upper limit is 5 plus 6 divided by 2 is 5.5. This is 8.5. This is 11.5. This is 14.5. This is 17.5. And this is 20.5. Right? Then for O-GIF graph, we need the cumulative frequency as well. Cumulative frequency. So meaning the number of students we add up one by one, okay? First one, 0. Second one, 8 plus 0, 8. Third one, 8 plus 12 is 20. Then 20 plus 18 will be 38. Then 38 plus 22 will be 60. 60 plus 12 will be 72. Then 72 plus 8 will be 80. Alright? Now let's draw the O-GIF. Right? This is the O-GIF graph. So notice here, the upper limit 2.5 is 0. It's over here, 0. Then upper limit 5.5 is 8. So 5.5, 8. Alright? So this will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 until all the way to 90. Alright? Each of these small box on the y-axis is represent 1. And for the y-axis at the x-axis is represent 0.3. One small box equals to 0.3 box. Okay? So at upper limit 5.5 we get 8. So it's 8. Upper limit 8.5 we get 20. 8.5, 20 over here. Then upper limit 11.5 we get 38. 11.5, 30 over here. 35, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 38 over here. Right? Then at 14.5 we get 60, right? So 14.5, 60 over here. Then 17.5 we get 72. 17.5 we get 70. 70 is over here. 72 here. Alright? Then 20.5 we get 80. 20.5, 80 is over here. After we find out all these points, we draw a straight line to link them together. Alright? Then this graph is settled. Then first one of the questions. Find the median of the number of book read. So median. So how much is median? So median is there's 80 students. So median term is Tn divided by 2, alright? So will be n is 80. 80 divided by 2 is 40, T40. So T40 is which class? Here, right? So 40 is over here. So we draw a dotted line. All the way until it intersects at this curve, alright? When it intersects this curve, draw a straight line down to the x-axis, right? So there's one box, so 11.5. One box at x-axis, one box is equal to 0.3 box. So part 1 of the questions, median is equal to Tn divided by 2 is equals to T40. So T40, we draw it from here, intersect at here. Then we draw a straight line all the way to the x-axis. We get 11.8 box. 11.5 is over here. However, it's only one box after 11.5, meaning 11.5 plus 0.3, we get 11.8. Alright? Second part of the questions. The number of students who have read more than 16 books. More than 16 books. Alright? Where is 16 books? So 14.5 plus 1.5, we get 16. 1.5, 14.5, we plus 1.5, we get 16. Right? So 1.5 is equals to how many boxes? One box is 0.3. So 1.5 is 5 boxes. So here from 14.5, we calculate 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is over here. This is 16. Alright? So 16. We draw a line all the way to the touches the curve. Touches at here, then we draw a line towards the y-axis direction. Alright, so each of these boxes represent one student, right? So this will be $65, $66, alright? So 66. So number of student who have read more than 16 books is equal to here 16, move all the way up, intersect at this graph, intersect at this curve, then we draw a straight line towards y-axis, we get 66. Alright, so 66 is the number of students read less than 16 books. So in order to find students that read more than 16 books, is total number of students 80 minus 66. How much we get? 14. Alright, if you have any questions regarding this subtopic, feel free to comment below this video and we will further explain it to you.